morning, Eagles. I'm Josh.
And I'm Shane.
And welcome to this week's episode of Eagle Eye News.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Yes.
Please rise for the pledge and stay standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now what you've all been waiting for.
Close!
From January 17th to the 25th, Evergreen Club has been collecting clothes for a clothes swap.
Bringing clothes Monday from 8:40 to 9:10 or Tuesday and Wednesday from 7:20 to 7:50 to participate in the clothing swap. Thursday the 26th from 3:45 to 5. Contact Beth for any more questions.
Go check it out and grab a fresh new fit.
Fermilab is hosting a Saturday morning physics program. The program consists of lectures, tours, and panel presentations. The classes will be held remotely and will run on 11 consecutive Saturdays. It will be held from January 21st to April 1st.
Interact Club has a crock-off. Meet in the cafeteria January 24th from 5 to 6:30. $5 entry fee. Eat, then go to the Antioch and Lakes basketball game.
Also, Lakes has a wide range of support groups, ranging from building self-esteem to stress management to grief support. So make sure to check your email to register for the 2022-2023 year.
The National SAT for all Lakes juniors will be held on April 12th.
But don't worry, Lakes is hosting a prep course. Check your email by Friday, January 27th.
Also, congratulations to the Eagle Theater for being invited to the Illinois Theater Fest.
Now let's throw it over to Ian to get the scoop.
Just this past weekend, Eagle Theater got to perform at U of I. Like any trip, it wasn't even close to perfect, but instead of getting hung up on all the accidents and problems, let's take one from Bob Ross and explain why those sad accidents were actually quite happy ones. The longest part, literally speaking, was the driving. A 4-hour trip there sucked, but, lunch was actually really good.
How's your food?
Very good. It's spicy, but I like it.
On the flip side, I have nothing against La Quinta Inn, but the Urbana location had so many problems that I just had to document it.
Mold?
What am I working with? Disgusting liquid, absolutely terrifying substance.
You go over to the sink and fill it with water because there's no water fountain on the floor.
I think we need to try your coffee mix. What do you call it?
It's broken.
And our time at the hotel wasn't made much better by somebody who called a fake bomb threat on campus. But to keep our moods high, we at least got a couple positive texts from our parents.
And he does!
Ugh, I'm sorry to hear that your day is being thwarted by assholes.
Who'd you get this from?
My mother.
Plus, the hotel really isn't that bad when you're playing Mario Kart with a bunch of friends. And even though it caused our schedules to get changed around a whole bunch, we still had a great time seeing plays and eating new food.
Got all the different types of pizza.
Finally, the day was upon us. I had been stressing about this for weeks. We had 2 hours to completely set the stage. Lights, sets, costumes, everything. And it worked perfectly. The 2 performances were fantastic. The staff I worked with were great, and once the show ended, it took us less than half an hour to put our stuff on the bus and get on the road to Lake County. I guess it really wasn't such a bad trip after all. I'd venture to say that it was a good or even great trip. Ian Murphy, Eagle Theater lighting designer and reporter for Eagle Eye News.
Thanks, Ian.
Wow,
Thank you.
all those lovely
Thank you.
people look like they were having so much fun.
Thank you so much.
Now, with no further ado, let's throw it over to sports.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Jackie.
And this is Sports. Congrats to Lakeshore for placing 3rd in conference and 2nd place in the Grays Lake North Invitational.
Bowling had their senior night Thursday evening. Congrats, seniors, and good luck at conference next week.
Gymnastics had 3 meets in the past week, and Wednesday night was their senior night. Congrats, seniors.
Boys basketball beat Grays Lake North 60-49.
Congrats. Our leading scorers were Tyler Anderson and Brock Marino with 19 and 16 points.
Girls basketball took a tough loss Tuesday against Antioch. The final score was 45-47. Jessica Ullman led all scorers with 28 points.
We also played this Saturday at Round Lake, and the boys play at Grant. Let's check in with Jake for some analysis on Tuesday's game.
On the heels of a quick opening scored by the Sequoias, Jessica Ullman converted a pass from Clarity Turney into a three-pointer. But the Sequoias soon took back this early lead. The ladies struggled a bit in the first half, but shots from Kendall Phelan and Jessica Ullman kept the Eagles within 10 points by halftime. With a strong rally early in the third quarter and a couple trips to the free throw line, the Eagles charged ahead to take the lead for much of the fourth quarter. However, some late hustle by the Sequoias saw them eke out a narrow victory over the Eagles, 47-45. Great job, ladies. Now let's check out some highlights from Tuesday's game.
Lake's varsity dance team is also competing this weekend for a spot at state. Good luck, ladies.
And that's it for this week, Eagles.
If you enjoyed this and want to enjoy more Eagle Eye news, follow us on Instagram or Twitter at LakesEEN.
If that isn't enough student media for you, check out at Lakes Eagles on Instagram and Twitter or lakestudentmedia.com.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Shane.
Signing off for Eagle Eye News.
I didn't have a hat. Now, without further ado.
Now, listen. Now, cut the crap now. Alright, you ready? Fermi Labs is hosting Saturday morning physics program. The program consists of lectures, tours, and, oh no, it's too fast.